So why are we recording this?
Just go inside.
Okay. Marcus, what are we recording today?
Blue Rangers.
No. Bye.
I'm sorry about this. Oh, God! The following is a fan-based review. All materials discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, and Saban Entertainment. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Tokucast Top 10 Show.
Top 10!
Oh, you guys suck.
I'm sorry, I had to knock you unconscious.
Welcome back. Top 10 Blue Rangers.
Bye.
In Sentai. So this time,
Where's my phone?
places.
I can't call the police now. Thank you. Oh, fucking. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
Might be a little shorter than usual because Blue Rangers are honestly not as memorable as the red ones are.
And you need more time to escape the country for kidnapping?
Well, I know the police.
Shit, you do.
Blue Rangers. Super Sentai Blue Rangers.
No one remembers the Blue Rangers.
From the beginning to now. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Any honorable mentions? Nope, because they're blue. Go ahead and go to number 10.
Number 10, Ginga Blue.
Ginga Blue is adorable. He's strong. He's the power of water.
You're very attractive to him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. But he's also just a great character.
You knocked me unconscious for this.
Yep.
To be fair, Ginga Man is not the most memorable of shows, but I still like Ginga Blue. He's a pretty great character. Number 9.
Number 9, Geki Blue.
Fantastic technique.
I do like Geki Blue. Geki Ranger was a great show, and Geki Blue was a very good character.
Yes, he was. The whole thing with the antelope, probably one of the greatest, training montage scenes that we've had in just a very long time.
This doesn't mean I'm not going to, press charges.
You'll never get there. Number 8.
Number 8, Boken Blue.
Boken Blue was the spy, and he did it very well in his actual show. He's sort of has like a brother or sister relationship with Natsuki, the yellow one. I liked his character. I liked his suit quite a bit. I think it actually might be one of my favorites just in that show. I like how angular it was. And I also really liked his actor. Just a great actor. Number 7.
Number 7, Abare Blue.
Abare Blue. He was basically just so standard. He was so tsundere. He was like the Soon to the Dere. Like, you don't even know. He is basically...
Ibaka.
And I love, because he's one of the few ones from the, Dinosaur Sentai who constantly coming back. He came back in Gokaiger, and he came back in Kyoryuger. And I like seeing him both times. He's just a good person to have back around. I haven't really seen that much of Apple Ranger. From what I've seen, though, I really like this character and just how he interacted with everybody else. Especially Red, because Red was just like, I'm all over the place sometimes. And Blue was just the one who was that calm presence. And I liked him. Number 6.
Number 6, Time Blue.
Time Blue, yeah, he was good.
The reason that he basically ends up making it onto this list because he's so much better than his counterpart.
Because he's dying?
Because he had an actual storyline.
That too.
It's just like his storyline, although I really wish they would have done more with it in the show. The fact that they gave him that disease and actually made him a lot more pertinent to the actual show itself and a lot of the resolutions that they had to come up with. I really like the way that his actor also ended up portraying him. And he's just a great character. A lot of the reason why I watch the show is because he was the cool guy and everything. But because of some of the situations that Domo mostly got them in, it's just fun to see him interact with everybody else. Number 5.
Number 5, Gokai Blue.
Joe. Good old Joe.
Buken.
What else can you say about him besides he was the cool guy with the swords?
He was the cool guy with the sword, but also his relationship with Barizorg.
He was one of the few people in this show who got an actual plot. Yeah. It was mostly just him and Marvelous.
Yeah.
That's really basic.
I was going to say, Akin got a plot, and then I can't finish that statement because not really.
But
for one episode.
Yeah, his actually spanned a lot of the season. I really wish they could have done more with it, but obvious reasons and other people wanted to come back, which was fine. Gokaiger is still a great show. Mm-hmm. But Joe is also just the cool character. He can cook.
Oh, that's right, he can.
Mm-hmm. He can cook along with Doc. And it's also just fun to see him react to a lot of the, older, wackier Sentai. And I love that whole episode, the Live Man tribute.
Oh, yeah.
With the other Joe. Mm-hmm. Probably one of my favorite episodes in Gokaiger. Not just because we love Live Man.
We do.
But just also because it's just a really good episode. Plus, I like older Joe. Well, other Joe. Live Yellow. Yellow Line.
Yellow Line. He's awesome.
He's great.
Moving on, number 4.
Hurricane Blue. Because she's everywhere.
And she's everything. She is like Queen.
She's a magician. She's a Sentai. A model.
Great. She's great.
A singer.
She was also pregnant again with her second child.
Oh,
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I really liked her in the show. Now Nagasawa is just one of my favorite, just like Sentai.
She's a mainstay in the world of Tokusatsu.
Yeah.
She really is.
And I just love her. I think she's hilarious in her own show. Like, the more you got to see her throughout the seasons, you got to see her really mature, especially when she came back in Gokaiger, and especially in the 10 Years After special.
Mm-hmm.
I really just like her a lot. She's, like, legitimately one of my favorite, just, like, people in Toku. It's like her, Keiichi Wada, Kenji. That's it.
Number 30.
That should be the next Sentai. It should be those three.
God, that would be so good! Oh!
A hot chick and two old guys.
We're taking you out of retirement.
Number 3, Shinken Blue.
He had a very good plot for a show that really couldn't focus on him that much.
No, and they did what they could with him, and they did some good things.
I loved everything about the Kabuki Theater.
The Kabuki Theater, just how he was passionate about the Kabuki Theater, but he was also passionate about his
Relationship
and
with Takaru.
With Takaru, because he knew that this was something that had to be done, and he took it as seriously as he took Kabuki Theater. Remember the episode after Gold got introduced where we followed his like daily schedule?
That was great.
That's dedication.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
But he's still such a great character. He's one of the... Like, I really like Shinkenger for a lot of reasons, but a lot of them really end up tying back to him. Just because of how the team, like, really interacting, and, like, he's sort of like the leader of the rest of the team. It's just like, Takaru's above them, of course, but it's just like, when he's not there, it's basically just Ryunosuke. And I really just like him. Plus, he has the name Ryu in his name, and that he is also a dragon.
Number 2, the Tenma Ranger.
Shoji. I love him.
You love Die Ranger.
I just love Die Ranger. Well, Ko.
Well, Ko and all the ending, but...
The rest of them.
Shoji,
Those are a couple small raindrops in
Yeah.
the bucket that is this show.
Shoji is just so much fun. His reactions to just like a lot of the things, like his facial reaction, he's like so over the top than he used to be, but he's also just a lot of fun to just watch and really just follow in that show. Like, a lot of the things from just like Shoji, I just love, and you see them a lot in some of the other characters. Like, we just talked about Ryunosuke, some of the characterizations from Shoji do end up coming into Ryunosuke, just because Ryunosuke also has, like, with the Kabuki Theater, those facial.
His fussy.
His, like, you know, the way that he is reacting to things, some of them harken back to Shoji. And Shoji's just fun. I love the fact that I follow him on Twitter, like his actor, and he's pretty hilarious. He's just great. Plus, he also makes his own Ranger keys. So,
cool.
Could be worse. Number 1.
Number 1, Blue Dolphin.
Blue Dolphin!
She's so great.
I love her.
Love her so much.
Megumi Mori, man.
Yeah.
I effing love this.
Great actress, great singer.
Yes, I love her music on YouTube. Go check it out. She really is the heart of that team.
Mm-hmm.
And it really ends up showing a lot of the things end up really tying back to her. That whole thing when Mazinda's like endgame, when she's like running away from them,
right?
Which is great. Her whole thing with that robot that was made, and just like her reaction to that whole thing, and
her story with the thief.
Yes,
one of my favorite little episodes.
Everything about her, like Live Man was a great show,
very good,
and except for like 2 characters for obvious reasons, but they don't really end up mattering that much because she basically just ends up outshining them. It's like the main 3 outshine those other 2 so hard that you can't really end up doing much. But yeah, it's just like Live Man and this character is like the reason that we really end up sticking with it. Not just because of a great story and not just because of great plot, great characters. Just this is just the show that Megumi Mori is just perfect.
It's also the show that gave us #VegaBaby. So
yes. They also gave us fire.
VegaBaby, fire. Does this mean I get to go home now?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
But we are at the end of this video. Tell us who you liked in the comments below. What other Blue Rangers did you like? Don't worry, people. We will also end up doing
all of the colors.
We're doing all
yellow,
the colors.
Pink, green, black,
white.
We're going to be doing all of these things. And we will end up having words lists as well. Don't worry about that. That will be a thing that's coming on soon. Look forward to it. But yeah, this has been this episode of the Tokucast Top 10. Blue Sentai Senshi. Please come back next time for whatever color we're going to do next. We're going to do something.
The Tokucast kidnapping.
Second one.
Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Help.